Gemini, now welcome to your intimate tarot reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. Again, if intimate tarot is not something of use to you, sexual energy reading, check out your career tarots out today as well. If you're new to my channel, you'd like to know why I read sexual energy, it's in the description box, like most things. Everything you need to know is in the description box, yes? And for those of you who've been around, you know what's up. Welcome back. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Gemini sexual energy. What's going on? Interesting. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Gemini Hello. You got some mixed concepts here that keep trying to break out. I got Justice, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. For some of you, there is a longing here. There is a longing here to reconcile our kind of sexual fantasy energy with somebody. Wait, we can't get on the same page with them. It doesn't feel fair. There's a longing there to get on the same page emotionally and sexually with that person, and we can't. It seems like an awkward dance. And there's this idea, the fantasy here, of I would like to get on the same page with that person. I would like to balance out my sexual energy with them. I'd like to make it fair, but like, well, it's kind of up here in fantasy land. Okay? It's for some of you, not all of you. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Gemini. We a little on edge? We're just a little on edge with our sexual energy? What's going on, honey? Show me. Just a little on edge there. Show me that recent past, please. Gemini sexual energy, recent past. Devil. If, you know, it's funny because Capricorn actually pulled, this is their power card. They actually pulled this in their opening position. And I said, congratulations, Capricorn. You're on point with your sexual energy. Bravo, good for you. Can't say the same for you. You are Gemini, you are not Capricorn. This is a little different for you. What's going on? The devil in sexual energy isn't necessarily negative. On the contrary, it's ferocious sexual energy. Or we have a very poor opinion of it. It's going to be one of those two things, probably. So either we have very strong, and I mean very strong sexual energy towards someone, or we don't like it. We don't like our sexual energy within ourselves, never mind in the context of someone else. What's going on? What's that current sexual energy looking like for Gemini, please? I need to see your surrounding cards, and of course I will clarify. We'll get to this. Let's see what's going on. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Gemini. Show me that current sexual energy, please, for Gemini. What's going on? Well, you just pulled out a couple of concepts. They're all very simple, so I'll go ahead and take them because they are simple. They flow together. You would like to bring it together. That's the long and short of it. But your energy is warming up. Knight of Pentacles, warming up. 3 of Cups, connecting, possibly reconnecting. Magician, manifestation. Slowly but surely, we're trying to bring together our sexual energy. Okay? I really need to see this devil. We want to bring something together. We do. The Magician's here saying, hey, I have some sexual energy. It might be on the Knight of Pentacles, but it is coming together. I kind of desire this. 3 of Cups. I kind of desire this. Okay? So there is a desire in you to bring together your sexual energy. There is a desire in you to pull it in, to experience it, yeah? Okay? It's pretty simple. What's crossing this? What's crossing this, please? What's crossing this, please? What's crossing this current energy, please? Judgment tried to come out. Death. I mean, if you're done with Scorpio, don't have to be. No. But we cannot. We cannot bring our sexual energy together. Dead. We'd like to. Even if it's in the smallest of ways, 3 cups. Even if it's slow going, Knight of Pentacles. But what's crossing you is death. It's not happening. Your sexual energy is not coming together. Who is surrounding? Who is surrounding, please? Who is surrounding Gemini? Who is surrounding Gemini, please? 3 of Swords. Pain. Someone who's in pain. Sexual rejection. 3 of Swords classically is rejection. You apply that to sexual energy, thus we have sexual rejection. Someone who feels pain from sexual rejection. What is their sexual energy like towards Gemini, please? What is their sexual energy like towards Gemini, please? What is their sexual energy like towards Gemini, please? What is their sexual energy like towards Gemini, please? Hierophant, 2 of Wands. You could be dealing with Taurus. We also have Scorpio here. We also have Capricorn. It's committed to you. Their sexual energy is committed to you. They've made that decision, 2 of Wands. They see their sexual energy as being reserved just for you. They've tried to talk about it, I believe. 2 of Wands is also conversation. Their sexual energy is committed to you. But at the same time, they feel sexual rejection. 3 of Swords. So they're there with you. And their sexual energy is committed to you. I believe they tried to talk to you about it. But it's a decision. They understand their sexual energy is meant to be aimed towards you. But they also have pain attached to it. This is the source of their pain, is sexual rejection. So then that tells me by default, sexual energy for this person is tied into their sense of relationships, which it is true for most people. Okay? The idea of a healthy sexual relationship isn't exactly that. If there's a relationship and it's healthy, sex is usually involved as a form of emotional expression. It's a bonding practice, and it comes from a healthy emotional space. Wanting to express our love, express our commitment. My energy's for you, your energy's for me. And that's a sacred bond. I agree. They're showing me pain. Show me the strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please. Show me the strengths, please, for Gemini. Why? Why do you consider it a strength to withhold? In withholding, you also withhold from yourself. Why do you consider this a strength? You'll be strong on your sexual energy to neither give nor take. Why? If the sexual energy for you is dead, okay? Did they know that? This is why I read sexual energy. You need to understand this about yourself, and that's if it resonates with you. If it does not, then don't accept it. Just because it says Gemini in the title doesn't mean it's yours. You might resonate with this 5 years ago. You might have resonated with this 5 years from now. But currently, I'm capturing an energy of a Gemini who says, I sometimes feel the inclination to bring my sexual energy together, but I don't. It's dead. I consider it a strength to actively withhold my sexual energy. There's a reason why your person is in pain. Their sexual energy feels rejected. But they also understand the sexual energy is part of a relationship. What's going on? What's going on, honey? What are the obstacles here? What are the obstacles here? Excuse me. Oh, congratulations, your truck works. You can't hear it, but I promise you, the idling thing drives me crazy. And the larger the vehicle, the larger that idling sound. And I don't mean this is warm-up. I mean people will idle their engines for minutes, and then they finally move, and the noise reaches a height. Ah! Yay, your car works. Congratulations. Obstacles, please. The sounds of idling engines irritate me. But the fact that I work out of my home and I'm so close to my windows, my front windows, stands to reason. Obstacles, please. Obstacles, please, for Gemini. What's going on? Nine of Swords. Why are you in so much pain? Why do you overthink your sexual energy? Why do you feel pain in your sexual energy? The stress of it. Why does it keep you up at night, the stress of this? You consider it a strength to actively withhold your sexual energy. Empress underline. What's going on, honey? What's going on? Show me the outcome, please. Show me the outcome, please. Show me the outcome, please, of this connection. Show me the outcome, please. Two of Swords, you don't know. Indecision, confusion, I don't know what to do. So that tells me you want some sort of resolution, but you don't know how. I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But I was emphasizing and telling them it might have been Sag, but I don't remember. You cannot force yourself to express what you do not feel. That would truly and well be poor energy fragmentation. Okay? To say I love you to someone whom you do not love. To say I want to have sex with you for someone whom you do not want to have sex with. That is well and truly poor energetic alignment. So I don't want you to do, say, or act in any way that is contrary to what you feel. Again, do not force yourself to act or feel in ways that are contrary to what you're experiencing, ever. I just want to know why you feel the sex is dead, or that you can't evoke it within you. You consider it a strength to withhold. And if this connection is well and truly over, and I don't think it is, I think the sexuality is over, or completely almost gone. Do they know that? Do you know that? Their baseline is speaking volumes to me. I don't know that the connection's over, but it seems like at least this aspect for now is real talk. makes me wonder, Gemini, do you have sexual feelings for this person? Show me the devil, please. Show me the devil, please. Show me the devil, please. Show me the devil, please, for Gemini energy. Show me the devil, please, for that Gemini energy. Recent past, sexual energy. Show me the devil, please. No. King of Pentacles. Heavy earth energy here. The High Priestess. You feel like your sexual energy is not stable. Your sexual energy is not stable? Or is that pressure? Pressure? Somebody here is very sensual. Somebody here is, of course, very... Earth is always sensual, honey. Especially if you're dealing with Taurus. Capricorn. They can have very deep desires. That doesn't necessarily make them sensual. What else, please? Death. The sexual energy is not here for somebody, and I believe it's you. You don't feel it. Your sexual energy specifically doesn't feel stable to you or recognizable to you, and yet you sometimes feel plagued with it. Feel plagued with it. Why do you feel plagued with it? It's dead. You haven't felt it in a long time. Not for this energy that's attached to you, honey. But yet you feel plagued with it. You feel a responsibility. The King and Queen of Pentacles are very, very responsible people. Do you feel a responsibility in your sexual energy, one that you do not wish to carry? And it comes in your form of insecurity, fear. That sexual energy, that which you no longer want to obligate yourself to, is exactly what you feel obligated with. Is that what that is? You feel a responsibility for sexual energy that you do not have for your person. Yes, if you don't sexually desire your person, but you're still with your person, and they do value sex, and you don't, you're going to feel uneasy. You're going to feel saddled with a sexual obligation that you do not want. So again, don't ever act contrary to what you feel. But that sense of ownership, obligation, that thing that runs around you like a shadow behind you, you can't get rid of it, is clearly an important piece in this relationship. It's going to bring out your insecurities and fears, because while you don't feel the sexual energy, someone else does. So yeah, it's going to feel like this thing you can't get off your shoulder, and every time you turn around, it's there in your face. The unspoken energy between you two, that you still feel kind of responsible for, obligated to. That's part of the plaguing. It follows you around like a shadow you don't want. The Knight of Pentacles, the Magician. The Three Cups. There are times when your energy slowly comes around and you feel like you should try to bring it together. Okay? But then once more, that feeling of death crosses it. In other words, I think you're trying to bring together, or you feel obligated to bring something together you don't particularly feel. Okay? Knight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Three of Cups. Show me. Show me. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's something you're used to. Yes, this is a founded relationship, I understand. This is a founded commitment. Okay? It's something that you have done, energetically speaking, for a while. Knight of Pentacles, over a practiced foundation, Ten of Pentacles. I know every now and again you kind of summon within yourself that sexual energy. Okay? It comes back around, you pull it in a little bit, you're practiced with it, you're familiar with it. Sometimes you bring it together. But with death crossing it, it's been a long time since you've been able to access that space for which you always kind of practiced, you know? Is there anything else here, please? The Tower, things changed. I know. Okay. I'm going to quit pushing. Your sexual energy changed. What you've always kind of known within your sexual MO pattern in this relationship has changed drastically. You can't do it together. You can't seem to bring it together anymore. You used to be able to. And it may not have been explosive, it may not have been mind-blowing, but you were always able to rely on it. To occasionally get your sexual magician out, summon up a little bit of Three of Cups, have some sexual exchange. You were always able to do that for a long time. But then that dynamic changed. That process is now over. Okay. This has to be one of the hardest ones I've done. Show me death. Show me death, please. I just want to know if you love this person. I think you do too. Show me death, please. This one. You can't feel the happiness in your sexual energy anymore. It no longer gives you that warmth. The sun in our sexual energy is beautiful. It's natural. It's warm. It's organic. It makes us feel not just alive, but content, deeply satisfied. When we bond with our person and our person in that way, we know who they are to us, and we exchange sexual energies, both meant to feel joy and warmth of the sun, security, sense of self, gratification, but more to the point, a simple, easy warmth that spreads through the body and says, this is where I should be, in this moment, with this person, in this way. You have not been able to feel that for a long time. You have not been able to feel the warmth of your own sexual energy for a long time. It no longer comes from a place of joy. It is your secret. I don't know if it's a conscious secret or an unconscious one. Nonetheless, it is a secret. The moon. Those things we were discussing right now. About what healthy sex and a healthy relationship looks like and feels like. That you have not been able to feel that way or access that in a long time. The dynamic has changed. you take it to the moon. I don't know if it's something you can admit to yourself, that you no longer find joy in sex, warmth, security, or bonding with your person in sex. Okay? Show me the Three of Swords, please, for the person surrounding. They experience pain in the form of sexual rejection. I don't think they understand how far or to what extent it is that you no longer feel. I don't know. Show me the Three of Swords, please. Show me the Three of Swords, please. Show me the Three of Swords, please. I take that back. Yes, they do. They know. They know. In their own way. Even if it was never spoken aloud, they've held out a lot of hope that things will heal. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, yes. This relationship has been marked with many endings. At least in terms of that sexual energy. It's absent, not felt, not desired. Your energy alone, twice. Theirs, once. This is the source of their pain. The very absence of that sexual energy. And it hurts. It feels like rejection. I know on the surface it probably looks like you're rejecting them sexually. It's really the feeling within you. You don't have the feelings in that way. If not towards them, in the connection itself, it's not there. So never run contrary to your feeling. I would never advise that. Question is, what are you two going to do about it? Is this what you agreed to? Is this what they agreed to? Is there still love here? And even if there is that enough to keep this going? Do you want to keep this going, for that matter? Especially if you feel like you're plagued with the responsibility of someone else's sexual energy that you don't particularly want. Is that the commitment you want? Is that the commitment they want? Show me the Hierophant to the Two of Wands, please. Their sexual energy towards you says, I'm committed. I've made that decision. I made that decision a long time ago. But they've also tried to talk with you about it. With that Hierophant energy, of course, there's going to be some reservation. Like, it doesn't touch me, it doesn't affect me. I'm bigger than that. I have a spiritual or stronger sense of spiritual guidance than that, but it hurts them. I promise. It does. It's right here. Show me the Hierophant, please, to the Two of Wands. Show me the Hierophant, please, to the Two of Wands. Show me the Hierophant, please, to the Two of Wands. Their sexual energy towards you suggests that it's committed. The Lovers, you. They are committed towards you. This is not the Lovers as in the spiritual connection. This is the Lovers as in you. They reflect their energy back onto you. Okay. I don't know. I'm not getting the Lovers connection. This is literally your power card and this person's reflection of their sexual energy back on you. I do not believe this is a Lovers connection, no. I do not. They see you. Their energy spiritually, sexually, or otherwise, sees you. Their energy says that it's committed to you. Despite the pain here, the ending. And they kind of have a brave face, don't they? Strength. They may have some Leo in their chart. This person might be a double fixed, triple fixed energy. They're trying to show strength in this, kind of a brave face, despite the pain. Okay? The strength, the resolve to do what? To just sit there, deal with it, to just keep showing a brave face towards this. I don't actually see any action on their part. It's more like a very strong acceptance of what they committed to rather than what they want. What they want is here, but since they can't have it, it's kind of like a strong resolution to just deal with it. There really is no other resolution on this person's part to take action or to do anything. I just see their energy being committed towards you, and that's the only thing they've decided upon, and it's kind of like a brave face thing. I need you guys to do something. You hanging around a relationship where you feel like there's this shadow constantly on your back about something you do not feel and you do not want to express, and them just putting on a brave face and trying to accept a painful situation, that's not working for either one of you. Realistically, spiritually, and for your highest good, this is not benefiting either of you. One of the reasons I read sexual energy is so I can prove to people how often their sexual energy is tied to love. I'm not saying that. Another reason I read sexual energy is that I can see how far a commitment goes. This commitment goes very far. And how it started and how it ended up are two different things. I don't think either one of you is putting on your real brave face to look at this and understand, is this how you want to continue to live out your commitment? You always being afraid to give up energy that you do not want and you do not desire, and them going without and acting like they're fine with it. Is that good for either one of you? Does that benefit either one of you? How does this serve your greater good? This brave face thing doesn't hurt me. I can live with it. I can deal with it. You. No sexual desires or energies here. What? So yeah, there is more to relationships than sexual energy. We've proven it. Are you too happy? I remember doing a reading once. I can't remember who it was. Could be Leo. I don't remember. Like I said, I do so many of these. I saw a loveless and sexless relationship. I think it was just a general love reading too. I saw both a loveless and sexless relationship. But the foundation was there. There's a both begrudging sense of wills on both sides. You don't love me, and I know it. Yeah, well, you don't love me, and I know it. Yeah, well, you don't give me sex, and I know it. Well, yeah, you don't give me what I want either, so... Two people who are not thriving, but they were established. Defaulting to comfort zone, refusing to make decisions out of fear. Loveless and sexless. And somebody put in the comments, well, you can lead a horse to water, or love, but you can't make him drink, but you can at least show an example of commitment. That's the sorriest fucking commitment I ever saw. Commitments are a commitment for a reason. Until they're not. So I want you to figure this out. Is this worth? Is it worth both of what you're experiencing? I've yet to see your reasons yet for staying. Of course, there are some stability factors here. I've already seen that. Ten of Pentacles is here. I've got the King of Pentacles here. I've got the Hierophant here. All suggesting to me levels of commitment and comfort. But also very uncomfortable for the both of you. Your strengths is literally strengths with the Four of Pentacles. You consider a strength to reserve their sexual energy. In fact, it's almost a point of pride to you to neither give nor take within that commitment. Four of Wands. It is commitment, yes, at this point. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant. You don't get much more commitment than that. You resist it. You resist it. And in so doing, the happiness of household is affected. I'm not saying all the problems are coming from you not having sex, Gemini. What I'm saying is the problems come that you don't have those feelings for this person. You're asking yourself to live with that? Okay, fine. But you're also asking this person to live with that. They're not doing anything about it, so in some unspoken terms they've agreed to it too. But how does this benefit either one of you? I see a tense household where you feel this obligation of a sexual shadow on your back that you don't want and you don't feel. They're in pain and they're acting like they're not. You consider it a point of pride to not give any of your sexual energy towards this person. You resist it, and so to doing, there is no happiness in this household. There is a resistance to mirroring, being on the same page, sexually or otherwise. The Nine of Swords is the obstacles. Does this connection, does this commitment, does this marriage serve your highest good? If you feel you cannot be free to be yourself. And the sexual energy thing plagues you like an insecurity, because it is coming from an insecure place. Not that it's, if you don't have sexual feelings, you don't. That's it. But the fact that you feel so much obligation towards it tells me the other person's not cool with it, and you know that. So again, what are you two going to do about it? Is it time to end this contract? Because this is a contract. I have yet to see one love concept. Not one love concept. Except for you in the past and how you used to be able to bring it together, even if it was a little bit. Some of the Nine of Swords plays under the obstacles. Fuck. That's too much. It's too much. That's you. You. Getting into that moon issue. Sex no longer makes you happy, or at least it doesn't make you happy with this person. You feel like it's a weight or a responsibility you have to bear, and you don't want to. You have not come to terms with this. This is the source of your pain and anxiety right here. You haven't told them. You haven't told them. This is where the strain comes in. And this is why you still feel obligated to provide sexual energy you do not feel. It's because you haven't told them. They know to some extent. They just, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, they know to some extent that the sexual energy between you two is not good. Or that it's absent more often than not. But they do this brave face thing. They don't show it. This is where your stress comes from, your anxiety. You have not embraced your moon energy on this subject. That the sexual energy for this person is no more. And you put it under the moon. It no longer is a source of happiness for you. It is no longer a source of comfort for you. It is no longer a source of bonding for you. This is some serious shit, Gemini. Again, what are we going to do about it? If you don't have sexual energy for this person, fine, but you need to own it to yourself first. You owe yourself that. And then you owe them the truth too. We are meant to be put on this earth to find our purpose. Is this your purpose with this person? To have such a huge part of your identity absent. Is this your purpose, to fend off the sexual energy and act like it's not there? Is this their purpose, to just kind of accept it the way it is and act like it doesn't affect them when yes, it fucking does? How does this serve either of you? That's my only concern. Outcome is Two of Swords. You say you don't know. Yes, you do. Two of Swords, please. Show me this Two of Swords, please, for Gemini's outcome. Show me that. Waiting. Show me this Two of Swords, please, for Gemini's outcome. Show me this Two of Swords, please. You have two choices here. You have two choices here. It is not one or the other. You have a choice. When you insist you do not, yes you do. Our choices in this life are never so apparent as when it seems we have the least choice. That is when we in fact have the most choice. Just because it's not convenient doesn't mean it's not a choice. On the contrary, it's your biggest choice. You say you cannot see. Two of Swords is your outcome. Two of Swords is your underlying. Let me show you. Yes, you do. To heal is on one side. To end is on the other. And when we put those two together, there's some things we cannot heal. There's some things we can. So you need to figure out if your sexual energy is something you can heal with this person, or you cannot. Because you cannot have both. I want it to be over, but I want it to be okay. I want the sexual energy to be over, but I also want it to be okay. I want that to be okay with my person. It's not. Unless, of course, that's what they agree to. As they have a decision in this, too. They also act like they don't. I'm sorry, but they also have an equal decision here. Partnership implies decisions. True partners make decisions. As individuals and as couples. You both have decisions. I think, Gemini, if you could have healed your sexual energy towards this person, you would have done so by now. Don't you think? You can either choose to end this, or you can heal it. And I don't know what that looks like for you. because you cannot force yourself to feel what you do not. So if you're no longer sexually attracted to this person, if you no longer have those sexual feelings in this connection, and your energy seems to be pretty damn adamant in that respect, it's a truth you have not come to terms with. The fact that you take pride on withholding your sexual energy. I don't know that there's much there to heal, other than the fact that you have not seen the healing potentials within yourself if you separated. Again, your highest good. Is this serving your highest good? Have you thought of what your energy, sexual or otherwise, would look like if you chose to end this connection? How you yourself might heal. How you yourself might be different and better shaped for the world. Again, sexual energy does not constitute a relationship, and we've proven that today. You want to know how I know? What you're both experiencing? And not one love card here was dropped. Not one. Proper sexuality stems from love. Healthy sexuality stems from love. It works for them too. They didn't show me love either. They showed me commitment towards you. And a brave face energy when it comes to your energy. I know that's not how this connection started, obviously. But we can't work from the framework of the past. You work from what you know to be true and present. And then you think about how your present can apply to your future and ask yourself if this is what you want. Is this what you want? Because your present can speak volumes for your future. This is one of the hardest ones I've ever had to do. And on a personal note, one of the reasons that it scares me to read sexual energy, and I think why so few people do it, because sexual energy can speak volumes about our relationships, more so those aspects we don't want to deal with. It can speak volumes about our relationships. I don't remember who said it. Trips? A lot of car trips? I think that, okay. I don't remember who said it. They said pick your partner carefully. Because there will be times when you have long moments with them of silence. And that silence is either comfortable or it's uncomfortable. Or it's accepted in indifference. The silence is so loud between you two sometimes. Can I see something further out, please? Can I see something further out, please? I have seen multiple markers for endings. but nothing really to cinch the deal where that commitment is concerned. Sexual energy is a big part of it. So again, when we insist we don't have a choice, is when in fact we have the most choice. It's just the least convenient and the least easy. Does this serve your highest good? Does this connection bring out the best in you? Does it make you flourish? Does it make you happy? Does it make you feel alive and in love? And does it make you feel like you can walk out your damn door and conquer the fucking world? Or is it one that you shy away from and you feel obligated to and you're quiet with and you no longer want to engage with on a personal level? Does your best energy come out in this connection, or is it your worst? This, well, we're committed, I'm committed, isn't good enough either. What kind of commitment? Where's the love? Where's the thinking? Is this serving my highest good? Blindly accepting things. That's not helpful either. Brave face energy. It's just strong will and resolution to keep going. How does that serve the connection? How does that serve them? Where's the love on their side? Oh, I'm sure it's here. They see you. Their energy reflected under theirs. I know they see you. And I know they feel pain, which means they had to have a heart to begin with. To feel the absence of sexual energy, which in their mind also equals love. So when they stop feeling it, they stop feeling the love too. So again, someone who just blankly chooses commitment because it's already there, it's already in place. Complacency, yes. I'm not trying to knock your person, I'm not trying to knock you. I just want you to look at your choices. Is this acceptable to you? Both. Does this connection bring out their best? Or is it more of like a, well, I've settled for this? Does this connection bring out your best? Or is it, this is something I have to hide from? I want the best for you both. And for now, I cannot say this connection is being your best for either of you. The thing about commitments, yes, absolutely. The whole point of commitments is to be committed to them. And to what cost? At what point does it go from being commitment to ludicrous? To serving a purpose through bad times and good times, through sickness and health, to, well, we're both here. There's a big difference between the two. I'm not saying the goddamn love. Page of Wands. I need to see something further out, please. Something. Anything. Some sort of resolution here. Knight of Cups. What else? Knight of Pentacles. Two of Cups. There's some inquiry here. There's some inquiry here. What does that mean? Wait, our energy is trying to open up, which is... The ignition keeps trying to flip, and the engine just won't start, honey. The Fool's in reverse on some of the love aspects resting on a page. I'd like to see more resolution in this connection, please. I know you're trying to flip the ignition switch on your emotions, But that Fool's in reverse, they just won't take off. Again, you can't force yourself to feel what you do not feel. So again, is this acceptable to you? You trying to force yourself to feel feelings you do not have is not going to serve you. So again, does this connection bring out the best in you or the opposite of? I can't see past this. I can't see past this. And until you get into a place where you can really get in touch with that moon energy, what causes your fear, your stress and anxiety, why you withhold, and why you don't feel it. I can't see something further out, but I do know this, logically speaking, and I know you understand, respect, and appreciate logic, Gemini. You have a decision. I saw it for once for you as the main source of your baseline as well as your underlying. To either heal, and I don't know how, because you can't force yourself to feel what's not there. That includes wanting to heal. Or end it. But you can't have a combination of the two. I want to end the sexual energy, and I just kind of hope that they'll get over it, or I'll get over it, or it won't mean anything. That's not going to work. And I know that because you've been doing it. It's over, and I'm just kind of hoping that we'll get over it. It hasn't worked. I'm going to try one last time. Is there anything else here I can see? Is there anything else here I can see, please, for Gemini? Is there anything else here I can see for Gemini, please? Is there anything else here, please, I can help Gemini with? Is there anything else here, please, I can help Gemini with? Is there anything else here I can help Gemini with? Strength to carry the burden. It's a false strength. That's a false positive. Like over here. You showed me strength twice in negative aspects. I have the strength to withhold my sexual energy. And I've gotten quite used to it. 9 of Wands. Repetitive behavior within my 4 of Wands. My commitment. I got strength again with the 10 of Wands. I have the strength to carry this particular burden. Is that a burden you want to carry? Do you see sexual energy with this person as a burden? And why the fuck would you want to carry it? What's the motivation? What is the motivation? Other than the fact that you have not come to terms with your moon energy. It's directly in your downline. It's not once, but twice. Over critical issues here. So what's the motivation for dealing with it? For putting up with it? For pushing it off? For not feeling it? What's the motivation? What are you holding on to that tells you that this is acceptable to you? What's the motivation here? Cooperation, balance. That's where your passion is. So when you do express your fire, it comes out in terms of ambition. As the King of Wands, you express just enough Page of Cups to keep a cooperative spirit with your person. 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. It's like a friendly thing. The only time you show me positive passion for this connection, when I ask specifically for your motivation. Here's your motivation. Your real determination is to show enough expression with the Page of Cups. Just enough to keep that precarious balance of cooperation. Security. Gemini, if this is you, there's but one critical question here. Take security off the table. Take the foundation off the table. Does this serve you? Does this serve your person? Is this what you really want? I see you two have settled for this in a kind of awkward, unspoken agreement. But it's not what either of you really want. That's enough. I can't push anymore. I can't push anymore. These concepts are so deeply rooted to whatever Gemini I'm reading today. I can't push past it. They have a part to play too. It's kind of passive and strong-willed, which is always a not so great combination. Strong-willed and passive means nothing changes or gets done. They're kind of willing to accept the pain, and it is painful. Because I know sexual energy is important to this person. I know it. And they turn around and act like it's not, and then nothing changes in their energy. Somebody here needs to take responsibility for this. And if neither of you will, then the result is the same. God damn. I don't think there's sexual energy that's not important to you, honey. I just don't think you feel it for this connection anymore. And you're not in a place, not in that moon energy where you can be forthright with it. And I don't think they are willing to fully accept the responsibility of the situation. Not enough to do anything about it. No change. No change. I'm not seeing change in their energy. It's just a kind of passive resolution, strong-willed resolution, which is the strong silent type is attractive until it's not. The strong silent type means nothing gets done in this situation either. So if neither one of you, if you both relegate responsibility to the other, it will continue as the same. That's, I don't. Three of Pentacles, yeah, matching. You two have a kind of friendly, cooperative existence. I saw that's where your ambition was determination, even in the smallest of ways, to show just enough emotion to show that cooperation of spirit. So even if there is sexual engagement, it's low level, and it's more on the serviceable side. Last March might have been important. And then in the upcoming 3 months might be important. Where are we now? That would be October. Until then, we are fending off 9 of Wands. Sometimes it's not so friendly, huh? Yeah. Sometimes it's not so friendly. Tower, radical change. Show me. The 16th might be important in the general sense as well. Show me. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Show me the Tower, please. Okay. Judgment, decision made. What is that? Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. For many of you, you or your person, somebody here, has already made the active decision to continue on in this way for the foundation. It is self-sabotage. If I stay in this for the commitment, I stay in this for the commitment, I stay in this for the commitment. If I continue to show it action, if I continue to build it up, if I continue to make it strong, if I continue to make it stable, if I continue to give it more money, resources, time, energy, and effort, Rome will rise again, and our relationship will get back to where it once was. Whoever has this thinking is self-sabotaging. They already know the outcome. Knight of Pentacles. In other words, they've already had more than enough proof to show that this is the existence, as is. Somebody here equates the lack of sexual energy to a lack of resources and or stability in the foundation, wanting to make it stronger will improve the relationship. This is incorrect. This is false. This was already a pre-existing issue to begin with. It just seems to coincide at this time with resources. It's not. It's been like this, and it's been gathering up to it. So whoever insists, I will take action towards the foundation and things will improve, this is self-sabotage. This is not correct. But somebody keeps defaulting to that thinking as a kind of rescue. That's the solution to all the problems. Fix the foundation and I'll fix the relationship energy. And it's self-sabotage. It's delaying the inevitable. That's for somebody. 3, 9, 16, 20, 10, 5. These all might be important dates. I'm not saying anything cohesive in terms of timeline. I would tell you. As far as I can tell, this is literally continuing on. Whoever is choosing this course of thinking, and it's failed thinking. If I fix the foundation, make it stronger, I'll fix the relationship and by proxy, the sexual energy. That's not how sexual energy works. When somebody's not feeling the sexual energy, they have a bad opinion of it, they don't like it, or they don't want it with their partner anymore, there's not enough money, time, energy, and effort you can put into a foundation to fix what somebody else is already experiencing. There are plenty of people who are wealthy and well-to-do, and they have no sexual regard for their person. It's false thinking. Right here. Can I get any more, please? I've extracted as much of it. Your readings have been kicking my ass these past several weeks. Gemini, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I need you to hit peak. Okay? I need you to hit peak. I don't know what's going on in the Gemini collective. You're usually the sign that is most capable of helping other people figure their shit out. It is one of your superpowers, but for some reason, any critical timelines, anything at all, any sort of imperative timelines, anything here where there will be some sort of energetic reference, energetic ease, anything to indicate the passage of time. Anything that's important here, please. Anything here about the passage of time that is important. Past, present, future, Six of Swords, moving on, possibly. There was a recent trip recently. There was a trip recently, Six of Swords. There might have been a trip recently. Moving on for... Okay. Okay. Show me this. Star, Justice. Balance, Temperance. Somebody has a more realistic approach. Whatever this is false. It's a false positive. It's not going to happen. It's not correct. Somebody here, somebody in this equation. Somebody here, no matter how small, it is either you or your person. I don't know which way it's stemming. Has the smallest of desires to do what is right for them. I don't know who that is, but I would tell them, fuck yes. Okay? To move on. And they have a star, a desire attached to them. One that says it feels correct and balanced and actual in reality, with justice, with temperance, and offers a true form of healing, sexual or otherwise. Somebody here has that hope of moving on. Somebody here has the hope of moving on and into something better and more fulfilling. And that is actually fair and reciprocated. And it doesn't feel like a chore or a burden or a devil or a strain. Somebody here, no matter how small, has that feeling. And they've been wondering about it for a little bit, for a while. Any sort of timeline on that, please. I can't see past it. can't see past that. This energy, it is conditional. And whoever is the first to walk away to pursue their happiness is the one who leaves in peace, understanding that there's something greater and that they desire it enough to do something about it. That's all I know. But it requires an exit. This is one of the most intense ones I've ever done. I say everybody thinks they know what sexual tarot is. They don't know dick. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Yeah, well, maybe if you got Aries in your chart, go check theirs out. Theirs was pretty fun. And I don't remember who else. I want to say Cancer. Not this one. Not this today. I'm going to check up on you again in 3 months and see where the hell we're at. Oh my. Okay. M. L. Dragon. Aries, Leo, Sag. Owl. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Speaking of Aries medallion. You might have some Aries in your chart. Perhaps they do. Scorpio here as well. No, I'm sorry. That's not Scorpio. That's Virgo. Why did I say that? That's Virgo. Yes. Virgo. Aries. The big star. Yes, I saw that in the 11th hour. The star. That's the second time the great white shark has been hooked into the star of Aquarius. Scorpio energy and Aquarian energy. Somebody someday is going to develop that instinct, that killer instinct to pursue their star. Their greatest hope and wish. Okay, zombie. Yes. Day in, day out, busy bee. We're doing the same thing day in, day out. Sometimes we just feel dead inside, I know. The cat, intuition, yes. The hot air balloon, all steam, bullshit, heights of fancy, right? Some of you might have a very strong memory tied to a hot air balloon. But it's like somebody might have a very poor opinion of passion. It's just temporary inflation and then that balloon's going to come back down again, right? Yeah. Real passion is well and truly uplifting, and it allows you to see things from a much higher viewpoint of the overall picture. As we see. Seashell, Cancer, Sagittarius, Cancer, child. Yeah, of course, there might be a child involved, there might be children involved, but the vulnerability here. I don't know why. The vulnerability. Somebody here feels like they can't be vulnerable, what they're really feeling or experiencing. It takes the vulnerability of a child to open up to real issues, which is no easy thing. Okay. I wanted to get more initials, for goodness sake. The tiara, it always makes me nervous. I don't like the tiara. Somebody expects to be catered to. It's not necessarily an earth sign. It's more like the privilege, the expectations. The tiara always implies expectation. I expect to be treated a certain way, viewed a certain way, upheld a certain way. The star, big heart, big love. Yes, I know. We want more. We need to understand that we want more in order to get more. Octopus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, D. Really? MLD? That's all I got today? Come on, man. I'm hoping to get more letters. Got a lot of sign symbols. Y, Pegasus, masculine pride, freedom, sense of self-worth taking off. The chakra needs to be in alignment. Yes, I agree, particularly with her feelings. Crab, sign of Cancer. I'm not going to push anymore. That's enough. Yeah. Yeah, say that. Okay. Come on. There's something in here. Come on. Come on. What is it? Honey, I need a coffee and a snack now. Your energy just fucking took another 5 years out of me. I swear to Christ. Excuse my language. This is Sassy Scorpion Tarot. I swear. Codependency. You both have your reasons for attaching and staying and holding on to that which no longer serves either one of you. Most likely having to do with the commitment or foundation, which becomes or had become the main theme since throughout. And again, it begs the question, are you committed? Are you codependent? Are you committed to codependency? Is this what commitment looks like to you? Is this what commitment looks like to them? Is this what either one of you wants for a commitment? Does it serve you? Do we see how the sexual energy has painted a canvas for the much larger concept? This is one of the hardest things I've ever... This is one of the hardest readings, honey. It is one of the hardest readings. I don't know. Somebody here, either you or your person, bears the mark of having a hope of moving on to something that is fair, reciprocated, balanced, and restorative. Self-love by spring. We cannot... End of a cycle. Spring. Next spring, obviously. It could be it was the beginning of the end this past spring. I did see March a couple of times. True. In which case, we're looking at less than a year from now. It could be the beginning of the end next spring. But at the rate this is going, yeah, that's a possibility. We cannot love others unless we love ourselves. You cannot put sexual value attachment to someone if you yourself do not value sexual attachment to them. But I see a Gemini who's willing to stick it out if it means a fair sort of cooperative compromise in regards to the foundation. And if that's good enough for you, okay. I don't think it is. I think a lot of it is coming from a place of being unaddressed issues. More so with yourself and then your person second. I don't think this is what your person wants either, but I don't see them doing anything about it. It's kind of that stoic, brave face thing. So, when someone here in this equation learns to love thyself, that includes their sexual energy and what it is they want to see in a relationship, then we begin to understand self-love. Spring. So either this process has begun last spring or will begin next spring, the end of a cycle. True self-love means knowing when to end things, when to walk away, to make that sacrifice. Because how you started in your commitment and how you have ended up are two different things. The whole point of a commitment is to keep going based on that promise you made then, because it made sense then, because it fit then. But that doesn't mean it fits now. You work with the present, not with the past. And if what you have now is not acceptable and doesn't look anything like how you entered, then that means the commitment has changed. Thus, how you approach it should change as well. And if you are one of those people that how you entered and how you stayed are the same, I'm so fucking happy for you. And it is possible, but we cannot guarantee change. We cannot. Things have changed. For the both of you. You can accuse the other of having started this. And yeah, there's going to be blame on both sides, and there's issues on both sides. Of course, because it fucking takes two. But if you're both unwilling to resolve this, and look deeper and harder and ask yourself real questions, you will get more of the same. And that will also extend into your future. Correct. New perspective is needed on exactly these subjects. We have hidden emotions. Yes. 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 Gemini, you're so much smarter than this, honey. New perspective, hidden emotions. Yes. Destined. Everything is a lesson. Everything is a lesson. And how well you do from that lesson is how much you're willing to learn from it, embrace it, understand where things went wrong. Good luck. Good luck. An apology. Coming forward with the truth for some of you is understanding that we often, as humans, make the best decisions that we can while they're available to us. Hindsight is easy, and for that very reason, hindsight is a bitch. Okay? Because hindsight has the advantage of being fucking hindsight. Everything is 20/20 in hindsight. So all we can do is make decisions based on the present. You made a decision, and they did too, of a commitment in the past, and I'm sure it worked for both of you at the time. But now you have just as much obligation now, in present day, today, as you did then. And it's about the same subject. Only the shit around that same subject has changed. You have just as much obligation to make decisions now as you did how many years ago. That obligation still exists. Does this serve my highest good? Is this really what you want? Is this what they want? So on and so forth. I'm going to check back up on you in 3 months. I'm making a little note about today's session because this one by far was the most interesting I've seen in a long time. I want you to do what's right by you. I want your person to do what's right by them. And accepting things as is means you get as is results. I accept things as is. Baby, you're going to get as is results. You buy as is, you get as is. Don't work with the past, work with the present. What do you know now to be true? That's enough. Gemini, put in the comments as you see fit. I'm always on your side. More so when it's hard. And if you resonate with this, if you're able to say it, if you're able to speak of it, put in the comments. This is not going to be a popular message. But I'm not in a popularity contest. I've never done well with those. Fuck popularity. People either understand what you do, and they appreciate what you do, and they want you, or they don't. Fuck popularity. I'd rather talk to real people. I think you can appreciate that. I know you can. Like I said, put in the comments. Take care. Be well.